Welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a reading for the zodiac sign of Taurus for the month of March. Okay, and keep in mind this is still a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it starts to resonate more for you in the future, you're more than welcome to come back and rewatch any of the videos that I have listed on my channel. And you can more than welcome to join us over on Vimeo. I do have extendeds over there at this point. I'm working on expanding that and also expanding venues where I can get more readings out to you. Okay, so if you like the channel, please hit like, subscribe, and share. Then you hit the little bell icon so that you get notified whenever I do future readings. That should be about it. And it really helps the channel. I mean, it literally expands exponentially when you do that. So let's get started. Our first card is coming from the Animal Oracle deck, and it is Antelope Spirit. And it's saying that life is speeding up. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to take the next two cards from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle Guide. I'm sorry, Oracle cards. Still guides. Okay. Alright. And the first message is Direction Guardian. It's telling you to choose your path. Alright. A lot of pretty colors there. One more for Cancer, please. One more for Cancer. Guide my hands, guide my hands. And it's Elder. It's telling you to move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, and I like to do these messages because they're powerful messages in their own right, but they work in tandem or in coordination with the tarot portion of the reading, which is what we're starting to go into right now. So, I do past, present, future, advice from Spirit, and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. Okay. All right. Well, I lost the card. The first card was the Ten of Cauldrons, which is happiness. See if I can find it. Accidentally shuffled it back into the deck. Alright, so we're going to go on with that. I'm going to say we have the Star card, the Druid. I'm sorry, we have Clarity. So, let's do it this way. Do keep in mind that Ten of Cauldrons did come out. So, alright. Advice from Spirit. Okay. And the most probable outcome if we follow Spirit's advice. Okay, the 3. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Rest and Reflect. This is coming up for a lot of people. Okay. Lately. So I think it's just that time of year. We're getting ready to move into spring. We've been through, 2020 was not an easy year for, I don't think, anybody. And so we're resting and reflecting because now life is going to start speeding up now. And it's important for you to choose your path. You don't have to stay on the path that you were on just because that's the way your parents did it or any of your ancestors did it. They want you to move into your own path. And they're helping guide you. The spirits are helping guide you to do that. Okay? And keep in mind we did have the Ten of Cauldrons come up, so I'm going to hold on to that energy because it's part of this reading, even though I fumbled the cards. Alright, so in the past, you had your wish fulfillment. Okay? You had your wish fulfillment. And that was your justice. Okay? When you got your wish fulfillment, you got clarity. Okay? You had a new beginning. Okay? Because you at some point went through something, you transformed, you healed yourself, you found what your wish fulfillment was, and that put you on your path. Okay? It put you on your path. It gave you clarity when you did that. Okay? When you went into yourself and you started thinking about things and healing it. And what you did was what you found there, what you're going to find in the future with this clarity is that you're going to be more balanced spiritually and materially. And it's blessed by spirit. You still have a magic wand. Druids were very powerful. They were advisors to kings and emperors. Okay? And then we have the egg and the snake. These are all fertility symbols. And fertility can mean fertility as in having a child. So be mindful of that if you're not ready for children at this moment. Do whatever you have to do and take precautions. And then, but it's also spirit. It's balancing the spiritual and the material plane. Okay. And in the future, I'm sorry, not in the future. You have Spirit's advice to you is the Seven of Wands. So this person came in peace. He is a warrior. All right. See the white rose? That's a symbol of peace and love. Because in medieval times, they would give out white roses then like we would give out red roses today. Okay. And it's a single white rose. So he came in peace and love. And he's being attacked. Okay. But he's trained. And those are villagers and they're not trained. And even though there's more of them, he's standing on high ground. He's taking the high road. He's not going to go down there and hurt them. But he is going to stand his ground, and he's going to hold that ground, and he's going to defend it, but he doesn't need to actually injure anybody because they can't really touch him from there. Okay? He can easily swat away any of their advances because he's I don't want to say he's what do I want to say there? He's on high moral ground as well. Okay, so that's Spirit's advice. If you're coming in, so you have you see the ancestor team behind him, they're guiding him. Okay, so when life starts throwing things at you, remember to stay in the high moral ground. And that resting and reflecting is going to help bring all this together. Because you're not beating yourself up or anything. What you're doing is doing like a life review. And you're looking at places in your life that you feel like you need to heal. Okay? That's what the knights did when they came back from battle. They couldn't undo the battle. But they did have to, work through all these horrible images, guilt or whatever that they went through. They saw horrible things. Why did my comrade die and I didn't? Those types of things. And, how am I going to move on from here? Was it a just cause? If it was, then, would I do it again? Yes. Those kind of things. You find the things that you need to progress in life. And that's just, just thinking about things, thinking about taking a good look at your life and what you want, and be clear about where you want to go in the future. And just like the Druids, you can manifest anything you want. That's why Spirit's advice is telling you to take the high ground on whatever that you decide to do. Because this is going to be blessed. And you're going to master this. Okay, that's your future. You will master something, and it will bring you abundance. And at this point, it's blessed by Spirit if you're following Spirit's advice. Okay, so this wish fulfillment to you is justice. Now that could be actual justice system type of justice. That could be court cases, that could be inheritance, that could be anything that has to do with the judicial system. It could be maybe a legal problem that you have. Maybe you got accused of doing something, whatever. But it typically means that that it will come. Sorry, having trouble spitting it out today. It typically means that the judgment will be in your favor, or at least it'll be fair. It'll be fair, okay? So that may have already come in, or you're doing this life review and you've discovered what your wish fulfillment is, and then, it will come in. That may be the means by which it comes in, okay? And you also have the Knight of Cups. He's somebody that's very caring and genuine. And that could be somebody that wants to come into you and offer you a cup of love. Okay? Or that could be you wanting to offer somebody else a cup of love. But be very clear on what you want. Don't forget that life review. Okay? And then move forward. When you are clear on what you want and what you need to do, what is your path? Once you're clear on your path and you've cleared out all these ancestral patterns, you have to choose the path. And then your life is going to start speeding up. So you need to be ready. And that's why you have to do the life review, because right there, you need to be in Emperor energy. And this is now. This is the present. You need to be able to take charge with authority. It's your life. You need to move forward on your path. Okay? And Spirit, this is judgment. This is from Spirit. Okay? And to do that, you're going to be materially and spiritually balanced. All right? Because this whole issue that you're going through, this whole life review, figuring out it's helping you find your path. That's what it's doing. But it's also, by doing this, you are turning the wheel of fate, and you're turning it in your favor. Okay. Oh, wow, I got two. And again, once you're spiritually and materially balanced, okay, you have to have some balance in the world. You can't be all about greed, but you can't be so, well, you can, but you can't be so spiritual that you starve to death either. I mean, you have to have some balance in life. And again, this is telling you, take the high ground, take the high road, and it will bring you to your wish fulfillment. So there's probably a decision you're going to face in the future. Decide on the most moral way to go about. That's kind of what I'm feeling, is like you're going to be offered, you may be offered some different things, and some of them might be shady. Don't do it. Move forward with honor and integrity. Okay? Because if you do that, okay, that's a message coming in hot and fast. And that's the Queen of Wands. So, it looks like she is sending a messenger to you. The Queen of Wands could be female or male energy. It's just the Queen in the cards, the energy of the cards. The Queen's energy is different. They're similar, but they're different. The Queen encompasses the energy. She feels it down to her soul. Where the King knows how to use the energy. He knows how to control the energy. Okay? So, whoever this person is that's represented by the Queen of Wands, it looks like they're sending a message. If this is the Queen of Wands, this is somebody that's very creative, very dynamic. Okay? This may be a message coming into you about your wish fulfillment. It may be bringing your wish fulfillment. This may be somebody new coming into your life. All right. Now, let's see about the Three of Shields. Okay. All right. You got that three of shields because you obviously carried a lot of heavy burdens for a very long time. Okay? And it's time to put the burdens down. And it looks as if you're working on it, okay? You were grieving something from your past. Something you lost. And you've gone through the grief process. Now it's time when you stand up and you start turning around. That's when all this is coming in, okay? And that's another reason why you're doing this life review, and that's resting and retreating. That's not a bad energy, and it's going to help you move beyond that. Because again, you have to choose. You're choosing your path, and then life's going to speed up, okay? And this happened. This is culminating because you had a tower moment in your past, okay? This gift, this abundance, this mastery is coming about because you had a tower moment, all right? But you gained victory through that tower moment. Whatever it was, it broke away what wasn't serving you and is bringing you to victory. And it took a lot of strength to get through that, okay? It took a lot of strength. I'm going to put that over here. All right, so I'm going to ask the archangels if they'll give you some more messages, please. Please, some more messages for Cancer. More messages for Cancer, please. Okay, you got 2. One is it's chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometrical shapes. Okay. So you might start seeing patterns. Different shapes, geometric. See? Things like that. You might start seeing that. You might be seeing them in signs and things different like that, like a sign, like a billboard. You don't have to necessarily understand them, but you just need to know that that's what it's doing. Okay? Moon cycles. Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestation, and capitalize upon these cycles. Know when to release and know when to manifest. And at the bottom, we have courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. And I do think that's going to be related to that double 7 of Wands. That's stand firm and use your integrity. Okay. Okay. I hope that's really Spirit's advice for you. Just make sure you do that life review. It's going to make it so much easier. And you don't have to do it all in one day. It's not like you have to go up to a distant mountain or anything. I mean, it's great if you can. That really helps. But if you can't, that's okay too. You can go just find some quiet time, meditate, whatever your way of, take a hot bath. Whatever your way is to cope with these things, to go within yourself, whatever works for you. And that's what you need to do. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And again, we're going over, you can join me over on Patreon for the extended if you'd like. And if this is where we part ways, then love and light. I wish you well, and thank you for watching the readings. And again, like, subscribe, share, push the bell icon because it really builds the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.